Yo, and we are back. I don't know why I always do that little weird laugh. Yeah, no, it's Friday. It's been two Tuesdays, man. I done missed y'all on Tuesdays. I haven't been here on Tuesdays. It's super weird, but I always find my way in the studio on a Friday. We got a good one. I'm ready to argue for sure. I have a sure voice, you know what I'm saying? Fierce, get it done, say what I feel. Woman in the building, which we always need. DP's in the building, which I never need because he want to argue with me. I was on the verge of firing this man, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago for some stuff that he posted. But either way, we're here, man, so y'all know what to do. If you are here, do what you need to. Get on the phone. Text your little brother. Don't text your big brother. Text your little brother. Tell him to text his friend. Tell him to text his auntie. Then reach out to Granny. Tell him, I just want to talk time. DA's on, so nothing else in the world matters. It's just what it is, man. It's Friday. We've made it to another one. We got great conversation. And lo and behold, we got Boss Lady in the building.
Yes.
Boss Lady, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Are you?
I am. I'm excited. We're about to have a good time tonight.
Over there smelling like Tahitian blend.
I am. Okay, y'all, I like to smell like a tropical fruit basket. I ain't gonna lie. My Bath and Body Works game is up right now. So,
Okay.
yes.
Go crazy. DP, what it do, man?
Man, I'm glad to be here. I ain't gonna lie, I was reaching out for her to pull up.
Man, we definitely needed her in the
definitely
building.
reaching out
we
for her to pull
definitely
up.
needed her in the building. We glad she was finally able to grace the space.
And I'm finna argue with her for 2 hours straight.
I'm talking about, she said she was ready for all of the smoke, so
Ready.
I hope she is. I'm ready for the smoke. I'm here, you here.
I'm ready for the smoke.
So, man, listen, we got this conversation. Do men really have options? Does a pretty face and a nice body equal high value? And then I got a good video for y'all, man. Speaking of high value, men will treat you how they meet you. I'll just leave that for that. I'm going to beat you up last. I'm going to save y'all. We're going to start with the women. Because, man, I'm finna get in my bag tonight, bro. I promise you, because I'm sick of it. Got motherfuckers in my inbox talking to me crazy. I got people, I'm going to call your mama. You trying to make niggas feel uncomfortable. Man, listen, if you a bum, and I'm not cursing, but I'm cursing. So either way, DP, you said you was waiting for her to pull up. Miss Ward is here. DP said he ready to argue. Let's get it on, man. We not even finna play around with y'all, man. Round one. This is what I'm believing that's really going on in the world. Social media has taught women that a pretty face and a nice body equals high value. Now, because I really like this topic, I never kick it off. I want to kick it off because I just want DP to argue with me. Because you know what I'm saying? When I brought this situation to DP was like, well, I agree with it 100%. Oh, I was so ready for this Friday. Y'all just don't know. Like, I was in the bathroom prepping, like, before I got dressed, like, and then I'm going to say, listen here, DP, you're wrong. No, I wasn't doing none of that. But it sound good. It really sound good. So here's my take on this. Social media has taught women that a pretty face and a nice body equals high value. I want to say that it's true. Social media has taught women that a pretty face and a nice body equals high value, but it's not reality. I had a lot of women when I posted this week say to me, oh, well, that's not the case because social media is really telling people, pretty women, what you bring to the table. We've had this conversation a million times before. Men don't care what you bring to the table. At the same time, just because you are pretty, that doesn't give you the right to anything that no other woman has the right to. So just because you have a pretty face and a nice body, that will not carry you through life, because I guarantee you there will come a time and a space where gravity will say, hey, girl, and start to take all of those pretty things away from you. DP, I want to know what you got, man. Hit me. I'm ready to argue.
It felt like you agreed and then tore it down.
Yes, because that's what I do. I'm going to build you up just to tear you, Mr. Pittman, down. Finna tear you down.
I don't think social media taught women that. I think life taught women that. And I agree with the statement. It's the basic template. It's the beginning
Okay.
of being a high value woman. I think that it's a big part of it. without it coming off, I mean it as a compliment. I think your beauty is the greatest asset that a woman can have, more important than what she knows, what she does for a living, how much money she has. What you look like is the greatest asset that you have. That's why your value is higher as you're younger and it declines as you get older because, of course, gravity takes hold. But that's the beginning of being high value. Then once you start to add in the factors of, excuse me, once you start to add in the factors of not building a family before you meet your husband,
Yeah.
you have conversation. Like, that's a big part of it too. Being able to be in all sorts of rooms. You're fun to hang out with, but you're also smart, but you're also a good cook. You're also a good, you have to have different levels, but
Yeah.
that is that's the beginning. That's the first part of it. And it's the most important part because men are visual. So the first thing we do is see you.
Right.
When I see you, I want to know about you. I don't want to know about you if I see you and I'm not attracted to you initially. So once I see you, now everything else matters. But that's the beginning. And social media didn't teach us that. Life did.
No, I wouldn't say life does. What you got, Miss Ward?
I blame the niggas. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. It is the men fault. Because y'all men be on there liking and she got this, she got that. Ooh, baby, hyphenating DM. So all these booker whoops is on here now.
Come on.
Thinking that they high value because they got this.
Yeah.
And they don't have this.
Yeah.
They got 20 baby daddies, and this is considered high value now because they just got the ambiance of, I think I look high value.
Yeah.
Well, literally, if they put a value on it, they was in a negative. So I think for me, nobody is on here. I don't see no men on here realistically looking at a woman and a picture reading a book saying, wow, she's so sexy reading that book. No. So as long as they showing their ass on here, this is what boosts their confidence because the men are liking. Social media is just a platform. It's what you do on social media.
100%.
So if you're on there taking naked pictures and thirst trapping and all these Negroes and men is always in your inbox.
I
and
see
DMs,
what type of night
then
this is
guess
getting ready to
what?
be.
I swear to God, in my head, I'm like, this is going to be a good night.
What type of
Then
night
guess
this is
what?
getting ready to be.
They confidence then went up. They got 20 men in their DM.
Yeah.
Okay, so now their confidence is up. So now they're displaying more, and so men are liking it more. So I think it's the men. Because if I was walking around here with a robe on, nobody would be liking my picture. They would not be saying nothing. Boss say you look sexy in that robe, looking like Jesus back in the day. Nobody's going to say that. So I think it's the men. Now, if men put a value on more than just this, they might pick up a book. They might, do a little bit more than verse show their assets, which is the exterior. That's just what I think.
So wait, are we saying that the likes make you high value? Because I'm not saying that.
No, the idea of the likes is what gives a lot of women the notion that they're high value, and it's not. It's the attention. Before you jump in on that, DP, let me just add something to what Miss Ward just said. I agree 100% because I just posted this. Attention is the worst drug that could have ever been invented.
Yeah, you saw that from me. Keep going.
I stole it from you?
You did, but keep going.
I don't think I did. Because that's what's so weird right now. And the reason why I say the pretty face and the nice body doesn't equal out to high value is because now that you got the pretty face and you got the nice body, like she just said, you got the booger wolves out here who's doing anything for it. So now you see the women that, like, we'll look at them and we'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? For some months, you'll see her pictures like, okay, she doing her thing. And then out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? She's squatting with her legs open. Or she got that one picture, I'm getting ready to go to bed, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had to wrap my hair and then her titties is all out. Her thighs are, they taking them bathtub pictures that comes right up to their crotch. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting my relaxation time. Yeah, no, bro. You lose value when you do that. You'll gain value to the thirst traps that, you know what I'm saying, that you're trying to them dudes you trying to thirst trap, but to the men that you say that, that are out here in this piss-filled, infested pool that y'all don't want to be dating in, the ones that are good for you, they kind of turn away because now you just enter in that same portal as all of the rest of the females in our mind. Now it goes from, damn, she's somebody that I really kind of wanted to shoot my shot at to, I just kind of want to fuck now because she want to show everybody her body. So it just, I agree with that 100%. But I like what you said too as well, DP. In the beginning it is because we are visual creatures. So, that's off top.
And that doesn't mean that we want you. Anything past sex from the start.
Ooh, that was hard.
My thing is, if you want to find out whether or not you high value, look at the type of men who shoot it at you.
Come on.
And then how do they shoot it at you? If I come at you and I'm talking about sex within the first 3 days and I live with my mama, I'm not no high value man. You know what I mean? I don't care if you got 3,000 of those in your inbox.
Shout out to everybody living with their mamas. I'm fresh out the basement, so don't judge me.
I want my dad to let me to move back in so bad. I just want to go back home so bad.
Man, listen, my mama had that one space, man. I ain't had to pay no bills.
If it wasn't for my kids, I'd be at home right now.
I got too many kids. I had to leave home a while ago.
My dad treated me good. She's like, these weak mothers.
Everything I love. Hey, man.
You all right.
Hey, if y'all are in here, man, and enjoying this, man, go ahead and share this, man, to y'all social media platforms. I greatly appreciate it. Miss Ward, so when you do see these types of things coming from women, and they setting the thirst traps, they doing the cleavage pictures, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that it's not sexy, because everything is done in taste, 100%. Everything is done in taste. But when you see this as a woman, what does that make you think about these individuals?
So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I done put a couple thirst traps out there a few times.
Well, go ahead and be honest with your cleavage showing ass. This is what I'm talking about.
Mary Magdalene up in here, you know what I'm saying? But I
seen them too.
She set them joints. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little flash, a little glimpse, just make a little wonder a little bit.
You know what I
mean? But at the same time, though, y'all, like, I really feel like I'm being totally transparent. I think it's okay, like, if women are curvy and they want to show, their body, I think it's just a way to do it. You can still be sexy and curvy, and everything don't have to be a sheer see-through, or everything don't have to be an ass shot.
That's super clean.
I agree.
So yeah. I feel for the young ladies coming behind me, though, because now this is, the norm. And so me personally, I don't have a daughter. I aspire to have one day, but, seeing that now on social media being normalized, it makes me wonder how parents are dealing with it, because you want your daughters to be, raised as young ladies
100%.
and value. So it does kind of bother me a little bit that is, the culture. But sometimes I ask them, why do you do it? Because some people are looking to get on modeling. Some people are looking to, add monetary value to their income. So it's why you're doing it. If, some of them are just strippers. I mean, it's why you're doing it for me. If you're doing it just because you want people in your inbox, you ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if you're doing it because you're aspiring to be a model, you're taking those sexy pictures or those curvy pictures, then I don't really see what's wrong with it. I just don't feel like every picture should be that.
I like that, 100%. Let me jump in these comments real quick. Miss Cedar said, women need to value themselves first. That's 100%. I agree with it. Chrissy jumped in. She said, true value comes from within. Man, y'all is killing it. Y'all just agreeing with me, man, making me feel like I'm just the right one. Kia, what it do? She said, is being high value determined by the opposite sex?
Absolutely.
100%. But there's a caveat. Because like these ladies just chimed in and said, it comes from within you. You know what I'm saying? You have to value yourself before anyone else can put a value on you. Because if I step out in the room and say, boss lady, I value you. And boss lady sitting there like, well, shit, I'm on the verge of committing suicide. I'm ready to bust down with 10 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? She won't see the same thing that I see. And then if I cuff her, that'll be an ongoing battle that we have, because she doesn't see the value in herself that I do, or vice versa. I might not see the value in me that she sees, but then that's a whole nother conversation.
And that's what I mean. So, like, you can't, I think that's a lie that men say, because it's a good line.
What?
But, like, I can't see value in you if there's none there. You know what I mean? Like, some people will do that one thing, but that just sounds good a lot of times.
Fix that for me.
If I tell you that I see the value in you, you see it too. You know what I mean? You knew it before me, but you can overvalue yourself, because value is determined by the market.
Right.
Everybody tells you where your value is, and then you take it and go from there.
Right.
Like, because you can be the nicest, childless, educated, all these things going for you, but according to today's standard, you aren't appealing to the eye. You see how nice I tried to be about that nice lady?
Yeah.
That value's down.
I mean, but at the same time, bro, like if I can't, like, so the perception of value changes per person. You know what I mean? Educated, nice looking. These are all things, you know what I mean, that you want to keep yourself up, right? Hygienically, you want to clean yourself every day. You want to keep your hair cut. You want to shave. Women want to Bath and Body Works like Miss Ward here. You know what I'm saying? So that's not, you probably don't see that as value. That's a necessity. Education, you know, everyone should be looking to pick up a book every now and again and just sharpen themselves. So you might not see that as a value, but as a man, we can come from situations where we was messing with chicks who smoked Black and Milds and, you know what I'm saying, twerked on camera all day. You know what I'm saying? So then that, what you're doing becomes value to us. And then we're saying, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You're such this and this and this and this. And you might not see it as such. So you just like, this nigga just weird. This is just who I am. And so, you know what I mean? The perception of value changes.
I always go off the majority. If the majority doesn't see you to have high value, then you don't have high value.
That's
everything
tough,
is about the majority.
I want to disagree with that. I want to disagree
because
with
how
that
do you got high value if you don't have high value suitors?
But I mean, that's just
what you can
beauty
get
is in the eye of the beholder, bro.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to say. What you can get is the suitor that's right for you.
Yeah. So,
but you're not highly valued because a lot of men don't want you.
But I mean, again, that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like just because 10 women don't see who I am, you know what I'm saying? I can go somewhere and be in a room and then 10 other women to be like, oh my God, you're just such this thing. And then it's just like, yeah, but
that's still averaging out. You just did 10 and 10. So you still in the pocket,
You looking too literal.
What I'm saying is the majority of the people don't want you. You don't have high value.
Yeah, no, that's not true. I disagree 100%, bro.
You disagree with that?
I disagree.
I disagree 100%,
This
bro.
is not real estate. We talking about a value of a person. So what? Let me ask you this. So what makes a woman high value to you?
So like that's the beginning. Like you look nice. You know, you do all of that one thing. And now you start to add your extras. Like you can cook, you have good conversation, you're intelligent, you have a low amount of you know what I mean? Because men want to build high value men want to build families with women who are available, meaning they have time for them. So if you have children of your own, young children especially, that does bring your value down. You know what I mean? So it's just about being able to check off as many boxes as possible while still looking beautiful. Therefore, and then that will have your value, that'll have your value high. And you'll know that your value is high by the type of men who try to talk to you, the amount of men who try to talk to you, and the way that they approach you. What are they looking for from you?
Before you jump into that, Miss Ward, just let me say this because this is the misconception that I think a lot of men have in this conversation. Like women don't get hollered at as much as we think, bro. Like all BS aside, we'll have our woman and she's beautiful in her nature. She'll walk out, go to the mall, go to the grocery store, be at work, go to the library, pick the kids up, drop them off at football, and she'll cross 100 men in that day. Maybe 3 of them will have the gall to say, excuse me, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. You don't even know what the value of these guys are just based off this interaction, especially if she's quote unquote loyal and she's shooting them down anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Like we can't really gauge that because.
But we're going off social media though. So
then
So if she posts
you just buried yourself.
If she posts a picture right now.
Buried yourself.
I've never been in her inbox, but if she posts a picture right now.
Yeah.
She's going to have multiple likes. People also know that once you put a love on a picture, that means more than just liking it.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it do, bro.
I am a love fiend. Shout out to my wife, baby. I love you to death. If I love something, bro, if I like the look, 100%.
Okay, because now you're a photographer.
Well, no, I'm just saying. no. Shout out to Volsky. Hey, man, I know it's finna turn up now that Volsky here, man. Volsky be going. But actually, bro, hold that thought because that's like the second part of this. When you say you're talking about social media. Because if you give it to social media, then you literally, you figuratively shoot yourself in the foot because then that's where, you know what I'm saying, the thirsty Brady's.
That's what I'm saying. So like when we start talking
Facebook.
About social media taught women that a pretty face and a nice body is high value, They think that because if she posts a picture half naked, she can get 500 likes right now.
Yes, but the definition of high value
Exactly.
isn't what she believes it to be.
But then once those people actually start taking their shots, what kind of guys are they? And that's what determines whether or not you're high value.
Again, what kills it for the women is, and Miss Ward, jump in here whenever you feel like it. What kills it for the women is, excuse me, it's always when I'm on camera, I have that little light belch. What kills it for the women is once she posts that picture, regardless if it's thirst trap or not, you know what I'm saying, it looks decent. You know what I'm saying? It's a decent picture. Anybody can like it. She's so busy shooting down the Grand Rising queens, you know what I'm saying?
I hate them. I hate a Grand Rising. I hate a Grand Rising.
She's so busy shooting down the Grand Rising queens that she can't see the high value dude that's in there. Or that high value man doesn't particularly fit her mode of thinking of what does a high value man look like visually to her. So then you have to take that into consideration, because you know what I'm saying? Usually men are of high value. They all don't look like, you know what I'm saying, your average 6'2", you know what I'm saying, 200-pound in the gym 4 days a week, eating right, treat his mama good. They don't all look like that. And then if you do got that one like that and he checking 6 figures, 7 figures, he doing that one thing. Right. Get your ass in this house and sit the fuck down before I knock your head between the washer and the dryer. Not that. He's not that forceful. He's not that forceful, but he's a little bit demanding. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be controlling of the situation because he feels like you should be lucky to have him. And so I think that's where the social media aspect goes wrong. Let me read Kia's comment because I see Miss Cedar just gave somebody heads up. Kia said, men be assuming if the woman has herself together, she is already taken 100%. Because I am a huge advocate of, man, listen, I don't want to fight your guy, man, but you looking kind of cute today. Like, that's just something, I think that's.
Well, who's actually 100% single anyway?
Ooh. He trying to get it kicked off.
Just go ahead, just let it all out. Huh?
Hey, so Volsky, man, with them dudes, man. Listen, them dudes will send that Grand Rising queen to like 40 people. Hey, what do you be thinking?
They just copy and paste. I don't even like no Good Morning Beautiful. I feel like they just copy and paste and just go all down their list. And just
I'm not hating on none of the guys, but I know some dudes who personally do it.
Bro, before you got married, bro, didn't you hate when that? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Didn't you hate when that roster was full? You had to send out 12 good mornings. You like,
man, you know what?
Don't mess around to forget one.
I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. Pint is the only person that I said good morning to, like in the beginning. And I'm not even doing that one thing. And if she in here, Pint will tell you, because like when I stopped doing it, she like, she had attitude like, you don't even tell me good morning no more. Man, because I hit already. Nigga, I ain't got to tell you good morning.
Dang, really?
I done already took you down. What's the point of me telling you good morning? And I saw you this morning and you was getting up leaving.
Was you a good morning beautiful or a Grand Rising queen?
No, I wasn't even no good morning beautiful. I would just hit Pint with the, yo, good morning. How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Last night was great. Hit me later. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that verbatim, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that
was a good morning beautiful.
Bro, see, yeah, you dirty. You know what I'm saying? You super dirty. That good morning beautiful, that's so generalized.
Copy
like when
and
women
paste.
see it. See?
Copy
you know what I'm saying? When women see it, that good morning beautiful, it's just like, here go another one. Yep. Here go another one. Here go another one. So they don't all too often, you know what I'm saying, know what to do with that. Let me see what Volsky said. Volsky said, I copy and paste good morning beautiful, but I'll add something at the end to make it personal.
That's right, my boy.
I'll do something different.
Hey, man. Hey, Volsky, wow, man. Listen, stop copy and pasting that Grand Rising, especially that one.
Grand Rising is annoying.
Everybody do that Grand Rising thing. I don't even know what the hell that means. Like, don't tell me good morning, because who are we mourning here? Like, what the morning and morning is spelled two different ways. What are we actually doing here, bro?
So we know if they do Grand Rising, they toxic.
What? She just gave us something new.
Fill
us in with that. What you mean they toxic?
Anybody that text that Grand Rising queen, they toxic. Just go ahead, just block them, invite them to the block party. Just go ahead and put them on the VIP list and just let them be.
Why was I just mad because I wasn't invited to the block party until I put it together? Like, wait, it's the summer thing?
Man, listen. You know what I'm saying? It's a special place in the settings where you put people.
Man, that's crazy. I'm thinking it was like a real live party this summer. I was getting ready to say, hey, man, let me get up in that thing.
I hate the king and queen, too. Like, man, chill with all this king stuff. Girl, I sell dope. You know what I'm saying? I am not a pillar of this community, girl.
I am not a pillar of this community.
Kingpin. You know what I'm saying? That's what she meant.
Hey,
She didn't know.
I'm trying to be the biggest drug dealer in New York, girl.
man, y'all is
She
crazy.
got the pen on there. That's all.
Hey,
She
Kia,
left that off.
Kia said the typical morning messages be annoying until they stop coming. But you know what?
That's funny,
That's
kid.
true.
But
That's funny.
That's a very
That's true.
real thing. That's a
That
very
is true,
real
'cause a couple of
thing.
y'all slipping right now, so that's true. I mean, so like, give me back my good morning, beautiful. I rolled over like, dang,
Hey, motherfucker said, "Oh, you want to keep leaving me on red? Okay, yeah, this gonna be the last grand rising morning you leave me on red,
I'm gonna
motherfucker."
tell y'all now, I'm toxic. I still want to see it.
Hey, listen, when a woman gives you her toxic trait, believe her.
Absolutely.
Hey, so listen, man, let's roll from that subject. But speaking of high value women, man, y'all check this one out. This one is a little bit longer than 45 seconds, so just stick with it.
Bitch, you need to already be a nigga gonna treat you how they meet you. So if you like the finer things in life, bitch, you need to already be able to afford the finer things your motherfucking self. If you wearing Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, that ain't no shit a nigga gotta figure out. When a nigga steps to you, nigga already know that they need to have Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton type money. If you a bitch that wear Target, Walmart, Forever, nothing is wrong with that at all. I'm just saying expect, Target, Walmart, and Forever. Bitch, you can't expect for a nigga to bring you to eat lobster and steak on a daily basis when, bitch, you really used to eating chicken tenders and fries for dinner. Bitch, it's like you want a nigga to climb all the way up here to fuck with you, bitch, and you right here. That's not fair. You doing it all wrong. A nigga gonna treat you how you treat your motherfucking self. Cause now you in the using. It's like you're using the motherfucker. Don't nobody want to feel used. That's why a nigga never want to do nothing for a bitch for real. A nigga gonna treat you.
What y'all think, man? Take the profanity out. Let's let the lady touch it first. Let's let the lady touch it first.
I don't know specifically what me and she referring to, because I know a lot of men that like taking care of dusties. Like, if you got something going for yourself and you taking care of yourself and you got a nice car, you got your own place, a lot of men don't really gravitate to that. They like taking care of the dusties. They like being more superior financially, than women. So they like dating a broke chick. So I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? They do. Why y'all laughing?
No, Vosky in here, man. No. We read the comment, man. Sorry.
Because I missed
My guy Vosky, he said, "Shorty accent so deep, I swear she bleed gumbo." I don't even know why I read it. Hey, Vosky,
She's
chill,
from
G.
Louisiana. We saw that.
Yeah, no, her accent was like super deep.
She started from
Hey.
Louisiana.
He's stupid.
But yeah, no, 100%, man. I agree with you with what you saying. That's tough for me, man. A lot of these dudes doing this out here in the world. But Cedar chimed in. She said, "You responsible for showing the world how you want to be treated."
I love it.
I am a huge advocate of what she said. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. Take out the fact that she's from the deep south, Volsky. You know what I'm saying. Take out the fact she's from the deep south, but her accent is actually kind of attractive to me. I ain't even gonna hold you. If she removes the profanity from her conversation, we can have a conversation. Outside of my wife, of course. You know what I'm saying. If I wasn't married, let me throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta clean it up. But it's really true what she said. And me and Pint actually got into this conversation some years ago, man. A man will only treat you how he met you. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we talked about a couple weeks ago, the way women dress, why it's so important. Even when it switches from venue to venue. If you go to a real block party, not none of the ones that Miss Ward be throwing, Boss Lady be putting niggas on the block list. You know what I'm saying? If you go to a real block party, man, listen, wear some short shirts with a halter top. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to have your cheeks out, because if I approach you and your cheeks is out, then my conversation changes. I'm not getting ready to be like, "Hey, listen here, you little thick, little fat booty out, little bitch." You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna talk to you like that, but I'm pressing the issue because you're dressed sexually. So my conversation will be geared toward how you're dressed. I'm not getting ready to walk up and, you know what I'm saying, start having some stock market conversation with you. I'm not finna walk up and ask you, you know what I'm saying, how was you raised? And you know what I'm saying, is everything in your family good? No, I think you want to have sex. I can see your ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful of what you're doing. But she's 100% right, like Chrissy said. I don't know that number. I can't count that high, Chrissy. But you know what I'm saying? If you come into the situation and you meet this dude and y'all going out on dates and you like, oh, yeah, I go to Target. Oh, yeah, I go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I do Forever 21. Yeah, I do Pink. You know what I'm saying? What do you expect for me to, what do I look like taking you to Chicago Cut? What do I look like going to Pecorino's? Man, you better get this out back and be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, just because you see that I can afford it now, if you grow into that, because people change all the time, right? You know what I'm saying? If your taste grows, you know what I'm saying, then I have no issue with what you're doing. But don't ask me to do something for you that you're not going to do for yourself.
I do agree with that.
I like that.
Don't ask me to do something for you that you're not going to do for yourself, because this is how I am. And my wife would tell you, bro, you know, I keep every shoe. I got almost every shoe I've had since high school. But that's because I keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I keep my stuff up. Like, man, I'm not even going to bring my wife into this. But this mark, bro, like just crazy bags. Like, y'all don't respect purses at all, but y'all want us to go and spend $1,400, $1,500 on these purses. And it's like, bro, like, at least go get it cleaned. Like, take care of it. Like, you know, don't let me come in the room and it's got all the receipts in it. Like, man, I didn't pay Louis Vuitton $2,700 to be your damn file cabinet. What the hell is going on?
That means we need a bigger one.
Man, see, and that's that bull. That is that bull. What you got, boss lady? Talk about, so that just mean we need a bigger one. You know what? Me and boss lady finna get into an argument up in here, y'all. I'm letting y'all know this right now.
Because I feel what you're saying, but I feel like there's a lot of guys. There's a group of demographic of guys that are kind of like showboats and stunners, and you know what I'm saying? So they'll pick chicks that they know that they're going to be like, oh, he got money, he got this, he got that. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
So
I like
that's
that.
impressive to them because they was broke anyway. Like, I'm just saying it. You know, no shade if you're trying to get the money. Yeah, but if your money is not up and you acquire a dude with money, guess what? He's going to use that as an advantage. So I'm sorry. I agree to a certain extent what she's saying in terms of like, okay, if I meet you at a classy event, more than likely you might be a classy guy. But at the same time, like if you just walking on the street, you don't know me, I don't know you just from your exterior. Like they got a lot of dudes on TikTok right now where they looking dusty, but then they going hopping in their Lamborghinis and
I seen them.
I hate them videos.
I seen them.
These chicks is like, you work at McDonald's. Then they hop in their Lambo that they rented for the video.
Right.
And then
This
they be
video's
like,
so phony. I hate that crap.
but it's really true reality though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like yes and no, maybe not, depending on the person. But I feel like men use that as an advantage. So you may be a target chick, but to this dude that's 6 figures, he like, oh yeah, she ain't never seen nothing. I'm about to show her a few things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then take her downtown and do something nice. And then it just wheels them on in. So they use that money, you know what I'm saying, to wheel the women in.
That's super clean. What you got, DP?
Man, look, I'm going to veer off a little bit. Y'all don't know what it's like to take care of somebody from the projects for $200. Boy, they treat you like a king, boy. Man, look, I took a lady to Red Lobster and she cried. That was
Hey, chill,
I ain't
fam.
never been to this. I ain't never been with no baller before. I said, oh yeah,
Chill, fam.
she was like, we can have as many biscuits as we want. I said, girl, go ahead. I got all of that, baby. I got all of that, baby.
Hey, man, you need to get your life together,
I'm
bro.
gonna spoil you tonight, girl. Go and eat them biscuits. She was putting them in her purse. I'm like, you ain't got to do that, baby. I got you. Go eat them on the top of the table, baby. You good?
Hey, bro, shut up, man.
You good, baby? Dinner was $64.
What'd you say? You got all the trim that night. She bust that mug all
Dinner
the way
was
over.
$64.
Man, look, real quick, Voski said she's speaking facts, but he do like a broke chick. Hey, Voski, man. Hey, you gotta chill. Straight to the Point says, shout out to Straight to the Point podcast. I'm assuming that that's who that is.
My guys.
He says money rules everything. Kia said, yes, men do be looking for women to sponsor. 100% I'm with you, Straight to the Point. I love her accent. Very attractive accent. Hey, don't get me wrong. It is, but she probably do bleed gumbo.
It sounded a little too masculine for me.
Hey, she put peanuts in Coca-Cola and let them sit in there and then drink the She's super country. Kia said you can dress sexy and be completely covered up.
That's
100%.
I agree
man.
with that.
Yeah.
Kia, that is such an understated statement in the world today. Like, women don't understand that being naked don't always equal sexy. Talk about the sneakers, B, man. I ain't got no sneakers, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, hey, listen, we moved the camera angle so y'all couldn't see the shoes no more. Niggas be inboxing me, hey, fo, where you get them from? Where you get them from? Man, I've been had these shoes for 5 years, man. Stop asking me where I got these damn shoes
My
from.
shoes will be on the table in a little bit. You know, I do shoes every week.
Man, yeah, no, fo brought the 12s out today. The
Didn't take
taxis.
much.
Yeah, no, it don't take much. She's speaking to that $200 date.
No, it don't take much.
It's for me, it never should take much. I think we need to stop spewing the narrative that, you know, when you meet somebody, the first date should always be a $500 date.
I agree with that.
It's even worse, man, because we just had Jordan Poole of the Golden State Warriors. He took Ice Spice out their first date, reportedly. Now, we don't know that this is true. You know what I'm saying? But a $500,000 first date, like.
Yeah. He definitely messed the market up. We had a meeting behind that.
Like, we had to.
Man.
The guys had to get together like, hey, man, somebody shoot out to Cali, man. This is Jordan tripping. Like, man, but I think we need to crush that narrative, man, that it takes a $500 date, $600 date. I mean, I can impress you if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like Miss Ward said, you know, I could take you downtown and show you, like, this is what I'm capable of. But, I mean, at the same time, show me that you're worthy of this. You know what I'm saying? We're not finna go downtown and the bill is $425 and you, fuck this shit, this thing cold as hell. Oh, hell no. What did I just do? You know what I'm saying? Well, why this food look like this? This shit ain't good. Like, nah, folks, you can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna tell y'all the story about Pint, man. Cause it's real embarrassing, man. I took this mark out, boy. Whoo, child. I was like, I can't take her nowhere. She done took her shoes off, got her feet on these people's flow. She done sat back, rubbing her stomach. All that. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't gonna last long. 9 years later, I'm still with this mark, man. This shit crazy. But yeah, no, I think you can take a woman out and have a good time. But I think women do need to stop putting themselves on Front Street. You know what I mean? Like, a dude is only going to treat you how he meets you. If this is what you've been accepting for this amount of time, and I'm not saying, you know, don't expect growth, because everybody grows. When I meet you, I'm this person. By the time we get to month 2, year 1, year 4, year 5, we've grown within each other. You know what I'm saying? You've grown. Your taste has grown because I've shown you different things. We've looked online. You done looked at different brunch spots and dinner spots, and you know what I'm saying? We in Burr Ridge eating. We downtown eating. We in Oak Brook. So that grows, man. But at the same time, like, if you're not taking care of yourself, don't expect nobody else to do it. Let me jump in here real quick. A Fufu, J-Rock, what's up, boy? He said, man, buy that girl everything. BK and DP said you supposed to, as they man. As the man.
He talking about a date.
As the man. No, he said as the man you're supposed to.
Yeah, nah. Everybody don't deserve that.
Everybody don't deserve that. Shout out to my guy Booney. Booney said most times it's simple things that matter. Social media says fancy, but most want a picnic.
I love it.
You know what, Booney?
Booney cooking. I was just going to say that when we stopped. Booney, I swear to God, I was going to say that,
bro. And you keep seeing it, like, and them picnics be nice, man. But who gonna take the time to set all of that up?
That's the reason why they like it so much, because that takes planning.
Hey,
anybody can buy something.
I think we should start that little business for the summer.
Have you ever been on a picnic, bro?
Hell no.
You ain't never,
man, nigga, I don't like bugs. Man, I'm a house nigga.
Bro.
Don't let this dark skin fool you.
Boss lady, anybody ever took you on a picnic before?
I have, actually. I have one of my closest friends. She sets those up for couples and make them very romantic and special.
That messes up that messes it up to me.
I don't think so. Not if.
But I guess she don't.
Not if the
know.
person don't know.
Not the person.
Yeah,
okay, I
no.
mess with that.
Yeah, no, like if the person.
Shout out to her business.
That's what I was just, bro.
Can cook, okay.
Right.
Like,
all right.
I was just in the process of saying that. Like, man, maybe we should start something for the summer. We go get a couple of them little tents. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, do them little summer dates, man. We set the whole situation up, get some bottles of wine. You know what I'm
To
saying?
be honest, I wouldn't care like if you took the time to set up or if you pay somebody. It's just a thought. For
It's
me.
the thought.
Yeah,
Right,
I
you
like
know
that.
what I'm saying?
I like
So it
that.
wouldn't matter.
It's the thought. Yeah, no, 100%, man. I dig it. J-Rock said my boy DP with another sweatsuit. DP, let this.
But I got a question for y'all though.
What's your
So
question?
How would y'all feel if a woman treated y'all to a first date?
That wouldn't happen to me.
You said it wouldn't happen to you?
Why?
Nah. Because I don't like when women shoot it at me first. And then
I don't like aggressive women.
Yeah, and then two, I'm not gonna let you pay for our first date. You can't take care of me financially, so we're not even gonna play that little game. I got you. Cause I invited you. Like, ain't nobody gonna invite me somewhere first. So I invited you, so I'm paying for it. Get what you want out of Applebee's.
Is Applebee's even a thing anymore?
Heck yeah, I was up in there.
Um,
Yeah, Applebee's
it's-
a thing.
I don't know. That's a good question. I've never heard a woman ask that question because the first dates are usually relegated for men to pay because we initiate the conversation more often than not. Now, if we are, say, we're in a joint place like blah blah, and it's like mutual, like low noise, it's an ambient mood or whatever, and we just rocking, having a good time, and then like it comes to you before it comes to me, I guess. Hey, would you mind if I let me take you out to brunch tomorrow? Like, for real? Like, I would be shocked. Like straight. And then we'll get there. And then you know what? I'll let you carry on as if this is your idea, but then I'll pay for it. Like, as when you pull your stuff out, I'll be like, okay, I see what you did there. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me handle this. You get the movie tonight. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm trying to do after that. Because brunch be expensive. Brunch be real. I didn't know brunch was that expensive, bro. Like,
At a nice place, yeah, brunch.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no.
That's
I mean,
pricey.
But if you go to Denny's,
man, Denny's don't do brunch.
they do. Just get there late.
Oh no.
Brunch is from 11 o'clock to 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Hey
I
man,
didn't know
listen.
Denny's was still around.
So
Hey, no, it's good, bro.
last
I'm
week,
telling you.
man, DP posted some fucking post, and I swear he was on the verge of getting fired. Hey, I'm right here, bro. Like, we right here, bro. Like,
Are you talking about the milk?
I don't know what it was. We right here. Like, this dude just said they do have brunch if you get there late. Like, what's wrong with this dude, man? Hey, folk, chill, man. Chill. Hey, shorty pan, I'm staying. I rock with that Volsky. Like I said, I think I would let her keep the mindset that she's gonna pay, and then I'll take care of it, and then just tell her, hey, bro, get the movie or get it next time.
Hey, J-Rock said, I like a woman who pays. I get you back, baby.
He said, BK said, take her on an excursion. That's like an inside joke with them. I don't know what's going on with
they
it, man,
funny
but it's
as
crazy.
crap.
Hey, so listen, man, we had this great conversation. That it's a plus, it's a super plus, but this is the one actually that I've been waiting on, man. I don't wanna play no more, man. So let's just get right into it because I'm sick of y'all, bro. I'm not gonna take this first. I'm gonna let our guest speak, and I'm gonna let DP do his thing because I want to go on this one for a little while, man. But social media has convinced men that they have more options than they actually do. DP, what do you think about that statement, man?
Can I pass it? Can you take that first?
I can take it first.
Go ahead.
She ready. Look, she was
Yes.
like, this the one I want to talk about any
Yes.
goddamn way. You taking too
Absolutely,
long.
Yes, and yes.
Yes,
Social
yes,
media has kind of bumped a lot of men up. First of all, like, I think that people have to understand that social media is not reality. So a lot of times people are flexing, they lying. You could be anything you want inside of a box that you typed in. Like, and so I feel like with women, when we're looking at men's social media, we're looking at pictures because we go beyond just what we see on the timeline. If we interested, we're gonna go in detective mode. I gotta see you back in 2010. I'm gonna scroll back. I'm gonna
Man,
see
don't
what
scroll
you was
back
doing.
to my
Like,
2010. My beard wasn't nowhere what it is today, boy.
scroll back. I'm gonna do my research on you. And I feel like sometimes, like, if you're flexing and stuff on social media and you see that you have all of these women, because you know how they got the little Facebook comedians.
Yeah.
You know, where they posting all this funny stuff and, you know, people be commenting. It kind of boosts their ego. And I
Yeah.
feel like they kind of feel like they have more options than what they really do.
I like that too. Straight to the point, said I wouldn't say more options. I would just say more confidence. That was actually something that me and one of the guys jumped into we had the conversation about availability and confidence. But the thing with confidence is, straight to the point, is experience usually precedes confidence. Precedes is after. What is the one before? Predates? Predates is before, but that's not the, yeah, it's not the one. But you have to have experiences, bro, to gain confidence. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Jumping in somebody's inbox, that's not confidence, bro. It's just not. You think you shooting fish in a barrel, but that's not the case. It's just because when you jump in a DM, that's a little bit less personal. So if a woman ignore you or give you a no, you know what I'm saying, then you can just be like, oh, all right, well, what the fuck ever, bitch. You know, and that's what a lot of dudes do. You see it. Yeah, like, dudes would be like Grand Rising Queen like 2-3 weeks in a row, and then a woman say, bro, I ain't answer you all this time. Why is you still sending them? Well, one, he's still sending them because he sees that you keep looking at it. You know what I'm saying? But two, now that you've commented and shot me down, well, I can get this bitch off. You ain't shit anyway with your broke ass. Your feet ain't done. I saw you in that live and you had 3 missing nails. Go get a fill-in or whatever the case. But that's not my conversation here. My conversation here, and DP, chime in whenever you feel like, man, because I
do your thing.
Not that I want to go for a while, but a lot of these dudes, man, and it's nothing wrong with this on the surface of the conversation. Let me say that, because this isn't a judgment at all. It isn't a judgment at all. But some of y'all misconstrue getting money with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Y'all misconstrue getting that new car, that new $50,000 car, that new $50,000 truck with confidence. Y'all misconstrue taking these trips with confidence. Y'all misconstrue getting these chains with confidence. Y'all misconstrued, you know what I'm saying, getting lucky with confidence. Bro, listen. The reason why I say that social media has convinced these men that they have more options than they actually do is because social media puts you right in the same timeline as Megan Good if she posted. Social media puts you right in the same timeline with that one girl in high school that nobody was willing to talk to except for a few. A lot of y'all not like that for real, bro. I promise you, y'all not. You know what I'm saying? You look around. I saw one of the guys today, man. I as he was walking past me, I'm like, man, I want to be like you when I grow up, boy. I see you. He pointed at the truck. He like, but look at you. Yeah, it's just a car to me. It just looks nice when you wash it. That's it. Who I am today is who I was 20 years ago, and I don't have nothing. You know what I mean? You look at the studio. You look at the aspirations, the goals, and all of the forward thinking and where I'm going. And you might think, oh, well, DA got a podcast now, so he can feel confident saying all of these things. DA was saying this shit when he was 17. Once I found out who I was, these big lips and white teeth, oh, it was over with. It was over with. A lot of you cats, man, just because you're able to jump in somebody's inbox, bro, that doesn't give you the fair way to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here, I'm one of them. Because I was on the phone with Taurus the other day when I posted this, and Taurus was like, man, G, we was outside, and a lot of niggas wasn't outside. And then, I'm having a conversation with DP, and DP like, well, yeah, certain people just run in different circles. Yeah, that's true. But even if you run in a different circle, you still got to be him. And I want to have that conversation with you too off camera, because that something hit me about our conversation that we had the other day, just today as I was thinking about having this. And, but that's a one-off. Like, y'all not like that for real. Shout out to my guy, Booney. Me and Booney shout out to Vegas. What was that, like 10 years ago, bro? It's like 10 years. I don't even know. It was a long time ago, Booney. But it was like me and Booney. We was out there like 12 strong.
Stop snitching.
No, I ain't finna put him. I ain't finna put him under the bus. I don't even think it was Houston. Was it Houston or Miami? Booney, I think we was in Miami. And it was like, Mars was like, man, this ain't as fun as I thought it was. Everybody make it seem like Miami just be popping it. Me and Booney just running. We just running. But that's because at that age, we was like that. What we do in the town, we can do it out of town. If I speak to you in town, and obviously 100%, I'm married now, this is before my wife, but me and Booney had a good fucking time. I'm talking about we were supposed to be there a week. Booney, we end up staying in Miami like 2-3 weeks. He just started laughing. We had a great time. Hey, Booney, shout out to you. Hey, I got to go gambling. Me, you, and DP got to go gambling together. Booney taught me how to gamble, bro. I don't remember, but he taught me.
I've seen him in there a couple different times.
Man, listen, Booney had me up something crazy one night, bro. And you know what I'm saying? They switched the dealer on the table, bro, and it all went downhill. I was like, no, Booney, what's happening? He like, G, we got to get up off this table. But like, bro, a lot of these dudes, they're not like that for real, bro. They get to a little bit of money. They get to a lot of bit of money. They hit 6 figures and now they him. You can take these trips now. You know what I'm saying? You can go out with the guys now. You can hang out on the regular now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats, bro. All right, man, a lot of you niggas used to borrow shoes from me, bro. I ain't finna get on that Corey Holcomb thing. But I'm talking about, bro, so when I see dudes doing that one thing, I had a dude jump in my inbox today. He's sitting up talking about, and I won't say his name, he's sitting up talking about, man, here you go posting this again, man. You giving these women excuses not to hold themselves accountable. I flat out told him, like, bro, I'm not finna argue with you in my inbox. Come slide to the joint tonight and give your opinion. If you don't do that, shut up. You're one of them dudes that I'm talking about, bro. You're in the inboxes, bro. That's not confidence, bro. You're not like that for real. You couldn't just walk up, talk to a female, get her number, bump into her at the gas station, at the grocery store, wherever you might be, at the laundromat washing your clothes. Some people still go to the laundromat. Shout out to my homeboy. He just bought a laundromat too. I ain't going to say his name either because y'all might start calling him big and asking him for money. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have the confidence, the wherewithal to walk up to a woman and say, hey, how you doing, young lady? My name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I want a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just don't have it.
That's interesting. So if he's pulling people on social media, does that devalue the fact that he pulling a lot of people?
But they're not even pulling on social media, bro.
But I'm saying if we're talking about social media has convinced men that they got more options than they actually do. So if he's pulling on social media, but he really doesn't have it in him to go out of town and pull other people, does he still have those options? Does that mean that he's still popping like in his neck of the woods?
I'll say no, because I'll tell you why. When you pulling on social media, you pulling out of the hood. You know what I'm saying? When we out and abroad, they can't just go look at your social media and see what you're doing and what you talk. They're going off of who you are right now. And if who you are right now gets you that in this space, in this right now space, then you him. But I be seeing these cats, man, like, man, these hoes, like, bro, I'm so tired of dudes posting that these hoes ain't shit. I'm so tired of that, bro. Like, what? You mad because you jumping in the inbox and you not landing punches? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you not landing from the inbox, bro, why you mad? Oh, because she stay, da-da-da. Would it be, and I almost know this to be fact, what it is you'll see her with somebody that you deem is less than you. Mm-hmm. You'll see her, and you've been shooting, jabbing, and you telling yourself, you comparing yourself to this dude. I know I got more than him. I know I do this, I do that. No, bro, it was what he was presenting that got her. Not what he was showing her, because the glitz and the glamour is the glitz and the glamour. You know what I'm saying? But all them grand rises ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Facts.
And it be these dudes, bro, on social media, like acting like they like that. And I don't have an issue with them, but stop acting like these women is the problem. Because we do as men, like we do. We hit the like button, we hit the love button. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it with cleavage because I'm not attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife, man, that was like one of our biggest fallouts one time. Hey man, put them joints up. What's wrong with you? like don't do that, bro. Like I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Like I want to see it, but I want to see it when it's just for me. Like I don't want everybody else to see it. You know what I'm saying? But like these dudes, well man, you know, she got these short shorts on. She got that short dress on. She keep pulling it down in the pictures. Oh, she a hoe. How you know she a hoe, bro? You only in her inbox. And so this goes back again to the conversation a couple weeks before. Just assuming something off the way you see somebody dressed. Now, if I come to you in public and I see you that way, I'm not finna just walk up sausage on you like, hey man, I'm trying to hit. No, but I will cater my conversation to it. But I'm not just jumping in your inboxes because I think you easy, because then that's where I'm gonna get the biggest letdown, because now that's where you get to pretend. Well, we done seen it, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. She busting down for everybody else, but you just jumping in the inbox. Yeah, no, everybody else getting her in public. They catching her in traffic. They getting her at the grocery store, at Tony's, or, you know, they just put the Tony's, shout out to Tony's, just put the Tony's right there on Larkin and Jefferson. They're seeing them in public, so that transition is happening for them. Real quick, let me jump into this. Booney said, but once they see a real person, it's over. So did they really get them? Again, that's that, you know, that's dude landing them in the inbox. But I mean, again, if you an inbox monster, then a lot of times you're just trying to hit anyway. But that's the issue that I'm having, because you'll land the inbox, you'll cuff her, and then you will drag her when it don't work out. Like, bro, what did you expect, bro? Like you didn't take the time to know her. You know what I'm saying? That was that Hey man, that was something I learned when I was real young.
So just in full transparency, right? So this has happened to me before where I thought I had met a boss and it was lost because
Hey, that was like a clean transition. Like I didn't know what she was doing right there.
Well, I'm dead serious. Like the way he was posting, you know, in front of his homie cars, you know, he out on vacation, but the chick took the picture because she paid for the entire vacation. Like, dudes really do be putting it out there, like, to try to make it seem like they have more than what they have. And so you really don't know until you really start talking to the person to figure out what they got going on. I thought he had a great job. He was jobless. Like,
Damn, that's rough. Hey, he put his beard in, though.
He had that public perception down.
Like he going to work every day.
You know what? Boss lady, don't lie. This is like a courtroom. Did you let him hit?
Nah, I ain't let him hit.
Okay, well then
I told
you ain't lose.
He wasn't a boss. He was a loss.
You ain't lose then. You ain't lose. You ain't let him smash.
Like,
hey,
that's
DB,
what typically
she
happens.
let him smash. She let him smash. No,
He got smashed this, baby. He couldn't even get a pass to this. I do research. I'm like a detective. Like, if I'm really interested in you, I'm going to find out what I want to know. And I'm going to know it before I even ask you. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Right? Because I got a lot to lose. I ain't queen them now. I got a lot to lose. So don't have your chicks coming at me sideways because you better research me. I will have you in litigation. Okay? But my point is, like, a lot of
boss lady telling.
Hey, y'all better check my record. Y'all better look up some of these counties now.
Hey, boss lady said I will have you in litigation.
I will tie you up in court.
Hey,
okay.
don't come bust none of these windows, bitch.
Hey, y'all better let them know. Please get them in order.
I got that Ring camera.
Okay, I don't play about mine because I work too hard to get it.
On
but
my
my
soul.
point is like a lot of times it's like a facade. You know what I'm saying? People are living a facade on social media because it looks good. You know what I'm saying? It feeds their ego. And I've had some cases, and my girls have had some cases where you think, like, man, he got it going on just by the picture, the post. He talking good. He looking right. Like, you know, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he pull up, you know, with a pizza, and I'm like, well, you was just in front of a beach.
That's tough.
That was your mama car. You was at your mama head. You know what I'm saying? So it's
That's
just,
tough.
for me, it's like, they do be putting on a facade sometimes. So
It happens. Cedar said before social media, the only options we had were the people who approached us. Social media gives us false validations.
I like
Ooh,
it.
that's super clean.
true.
I like it.
That is super clean.
I think most men, they can talk to the same chick over and over and over.
Hey,
You don't have
Yeah.
a multiple amount of women. You're talking to the same woman over and over and over. And that's why I keep my lady like, I'm gonna keep my woman in that range where she ain't never been to Red Lobster. You know what I mean? Look,
he was getting ready to
I got
kill, man. And then
$64.
he dropped the ball.
I got $64 4 times a week. Like, we can figure this out. So now you pulling, you know what I mean? And but seriously, that's how a lot of dudes feel though.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
So you talking to a whole bunch of women who are beneath you, who aren't going anywhere, probably have a multitude of children, and you're not trying to cuff them, and they really ain't trying to cuff you. They trying to get this $50 worth of help real quick, and you feel like you
It
just
went
got
from 40 to
hoes
50.
now. Sorry for the word,
Hey.
but that's how men. That's
It's
how men
respectable.
talk.
It's respectable.
So now you feel like you just out here pulling,
Yeah,
and you talking to the bottom of the bottom.
yeah.
You can't go in that room, and this is what you're speaking to. You can't go in that room where everybody's successful, everybody looks nice, and she can pay for her own food and her own. You're not pulling nothing in there. You
Yeah.
dead in there.
Yeah.
You scared in there.
Scared. Kia said these guys lack personality. I'm sorry, let me switch the camera. Kia said these guys lack personality and can't hold an intelligent conversation if they were paid to. That is a hard bar. I will upsauce it in a minute. I bet he would have gave you the best meet of your life. She talking about the bum dude.
bum
See,
dude.
you know what? I have heard that though.
He was
I
trying
heard
to move in.
The bum dudes be having the best sex and the best head. I ain't gonna lie. I've heard that.
God damn it, I'm out the race.
I don't know about the head, but I done had to move into a crib before. Hey, man, shout out to you coming through.
Hey, what'd you say, bro? You had to make your back sweat
Hey,
on a couple of
I had to
games.
move into a crib before.
It was tough. Man, listen, I got put out one time. It'll never happen again. Yeah, I was super young. And she was older than me, too. So
She was
know
older
what I'm
than me,
saying?
too.
Yeah.
Man, I live so comfortable. I ain't had no job. I lived like a king.
What'd you say? You was Melvin in there.
Man, she cooked every day. It was beautiful.
Folk was planting weed in the garden and everything,
Bro.
dropping that nigga squawk.
I was watching TV.
Oh, she had cable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, it was so comfortable. The air was on. She was gone. It was quiet.
what'd you say? You got some good
Everything
naps
in there was comfortable.
You got some good
It
naps.
smelled
in.
good. She had plug-ins.
Hey, them real good. The Glade ones.
Man,
Oh yeah, no, them Glade ones, boy.
was
Cause
living good.
them fresh air joints don't be hitting. They be hitting like the first day you plug them in, but then
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of miss being the bum.
bro, chill. Hey man, this dude, he working on it, man.
Bro,
when I tell y'all he working on
She
it.
had like 3 cars.
Yeah,
She had a couple different houses. I was living good, dude.
yeah.
I'm sharing her stuff. People calling like, "Hey, can I use one of your cars?" Yeah, you can. Don't even worry
Hey,
about that.
Rock said you finna double back.
Yeah, you can use one of our cars.
Girl, you know I missed you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this little success fool you. Yeah, no, man. It's just I think what really got me on the topic is just I'm noticing it. You know, women see it more than men do because I don't care what dudes post. Dudes are boring to me. But like when you see a surplus of dudes posting like, man, she a hoe. Or, you know what I'm saying, you'll be talking to somebody and then, you know, they mention the female. You're like, oh yeah, no, shorty cool. Man, that bitch a hoe. Like, oh, you hit? Like, nah. Well, how you know she a hoe then? Like, you know, like, what type of research did you do? Man, cuz, you know, she talking to that one broke dude. Oh, so you didn't get it though. So that's what it is. So I just.
And it'll be a whole hearsay story that they be telling. Man, my guy told me that she used to mess with.
That'd be crazy.
Bro, if you don't.
That'd be crazy. Like if you can't validate, or if I don't trust you, bro, don't tell me nothing. Now, you know, I got them 2 or 3. Hey, bro, don't do it. don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then I roll with it. But yeah, no, man, these cats be out of control with it, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll get mad because you will see it like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, she that female who she tried to talk to me. And I'm the biggest advocate of that, right? Like I hate the dudes or the females who be like, girl, he tried to talk to me. Like, okay, cool. If you shot your shot at shorty and she didn't go, hey, if you see me land your buddy, you can't say nothing. Like you have no dog in this fight. Like you have nothing. But at the same time, if folk like in 40 inboxes and 7 of the chicks is in the same crew, like, come on, bro.
Right.
You had to know they was all rocking together, bro. Oh, these hoes hating on me, bro. They not hating you in all of their inboxes, bro. Chill.
So, boss lady, at what point is somebody supposed to say something? So, say I shoot it at you, and y'all went on a date, you ain't smashed nothing. Is she supposed to tell me that? Is that even supposed to matter?
I don't think so, because the date is a date. But I mean, he asked you the question. Go ahead, miss.
Yeah, I'm honest. I will tell you.
You said you will tell me?
Because I don't think a date is bad.
Does it, if you know it going into me asking you out, will you still accept, or is it like, nah, because I went out with his brother once?
If I didn't smash and he was okay with it, then yeah. But if I hit buddy,
So you would call him and ask like, hey, is this cool?
like if we on good terms, yeah, I would call.
That's cool. I mean, I probably ain't gonna answer, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, but if he moved on, then what difference will it make? The partners is open at that point. If you
100%.
ain't smash,
So when it's with your friend, say it's one of your girlfriends, and she went out with the dude, is it the same thing?
I had a scenario like that.
And she was cool with it?
I was cool with it.
Oh, she a boss for
go
real.
deep, go deep.
She a boss for real.
So the girl called you about somebody you went out with.
So it was a dude that I had dated, right? And I don't know if she knew that I had dated him. She probably heard of him, but didn't know specifically. And they bumped into each other. And was like, I'm talking to so-and-so. And I was like, yeah, I used to date so-and-so. And then,
And y'all was dating?
yeah, we was dating
For how long?
for like 6 months.
Oh, that was a
Y'all was
relationship.
dating. Yeah,
that's
y'all
a
was
relationship.
dating.
Oh, that's tough.
And when
But
she,
I wasn't with Buddy, so I was cool. That ain't my man.
okay. So then what was the point of saying, oh, I dated him?
Ooh.
Because you didn't care, right?
I didn't care.
So why did you have to tell her that?
I wanted her to know. So, like, if we were in, like, a public place, I don't want to be awkward.
That
You know
makes
what I'm
sense.
That's clean.
I like
So-
it.
That's clean.
I
You know
like
what I'm
it.
saying?
I like it.
Or just like if it was like a personal situation and she probably wanted to bring the dude along, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like then
Just in
now he
case
don't
they-
feel,
right.
she don't feel, or if it just comes out in that moment, like there's not that
Because she'll
space
feel
of
like
awkwardness.
you tried to hide it from her or
Right.
something.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes women smash and pass. Okay.
What if both of y'all don't say nothing?
If both
Is that foul? Is that foul?
I don't think it is, but it depends on the person, I guess. I don't know. That's tough. Hey man, you fishing right now, bro? What you doing?
Getting in her business. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, hey, miss, I hope ain't none of Miss Boss Lady X's watching.
Dude, like, oh, that's what she was
Hey,
on.
she finna get her head knocked in between the washer and the dryer when she get to the
He's sitting in the driveway right now. That's what. So
waiting. It's gonna be look. She like, folks sitting at the crib. He texting her right now. Hey, bitch, you laughing a little too hard.
so how? What's the cutoff? Like, man, okay, this relationship was too serious. Like, if
Is
you
there
was-
a cutoff?
I don't know. I mean, I would say like if it was over a year, you know what I'm saying? Like if we moved in, if it was like to that point,
I like
would be
it.
like, oh,
But you don't want them no more.
I want to know more.
So you care if one of your girlfriends, me and you date for a year and a half. We live together and everything. It don't work for us. We ain't got no bad blood, but it don't work for us. We get away from each other. I started talking to your best friend. That wasn't your best friend before, but now she is. That's your best friend. I didn't know none of that. Is that a problem?
It depends on how much I loved you. For me,
Man, you don't love me now. What difference did that make?
but sometimes love never go away though. Like I may
That's
love
true.
you.
That's true.
And I'll
Like
be
we
with
big
you.
on
That
that.
sound
bro.
like jealousy don't go away. Because if you love me, we'd be together.
Not necessarily. It's a lot of people.
Nah,
I love,
yeah,
but I'm
no,
not,
no,
but
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
with them.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that.
You know that I believe wholeheartedly that most people never loved anybody, especially women, right?
Why? Why do you feel that way?
Because, and I bet you say you agree to this. Most women I know, after they leave a guy, they'll turn around and say, now that the relationship is over with, I know that I never loved this person before. I didn't love this person. I thought I was in love, but I really wasn't in love. Have you been there?
Yes, in some scenarios, yes.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all ain't,
and
to me,
there's some scenarios where I like still genuinely love the person.
I-
I'm not with them.
I don't think that there's a such thing as falling out of love. You can't just be out here just.
In love and loving a person is two different things.
Here we
Oh,
go.
we finna do that.
Here we go.
We finna do that. I told
Here
you it
we
was gonna
go.
be a good show.
Here we go.
Being in love
Here we
and
go.
loving a person is two different things.
Please
Oh,
fill me
Yep,
in.
I was going to say, help me out.
Please
Like-
fill me in.
I may love you to the point where like I care about you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. If you need something and I can do it, I'll do it because I genuinely love you. But when
Yeah.
I'm in love with my man,
I'm talking about my man. She it just hit her, bro.
Man,
It
like
just hit her. Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit.
That's
Ain't no such thing.
infatuation.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Boss lady.
it's a difference between love and love. Because if I'm in love with you, I'm gonna do way more than just me just loving you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I may care about you to the point where I'm gonna love and do some certain things for you. But if I'm in love with you, there's really not too many things that I wouldn't do for you.
So, have you ever been in love before?
Yes.
Are y'all together right now?
No.
And you.
What?
He pulled that shovel out. Folk digging. Get to it. Cause I'm over here with the popcorn.
Hey, I like her so much. I
Man.
like her so much. I don't even want to tell her that you don't love this person.
I like genuinely like even when that person has done wrong to me.
Yeah.
And he comes back, like that's how I know I like genuinely like really like in love with him. Cause
He come back- he come back in what fashion?
Like if he's like come back around, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, T, let's get up, let's go kick it. Like,
Are you side chicking for this dude?
Hey, listen, boss lady,
sometimes you
you
can be the side chick and don't know you the side chick.
I'm asking you.
I
Because if I.
I don't know.
hey, she hit you with the high voice.
Yeah, she definitely know.
No, I
I don't
probably
know
got
if-
other stuff going on. I'm sure.
She said, I don't know if I'm the side chick. I mean, just because his girlfriend at the house, what does that mean? Because
Hey, Rock said, do you still love him?
Yeah.
she said,
Uh-oh.
yeah, she said she was she's in love with him, right?
She was in love with him at a point.
Say it again.
I was in love with him.
But you still are, right? Because
Like, I love him, but I'm not the end. The
Okay.
end love ain't there no more.
so, So now you're not in love.
Right.
But then you've loved somebody and then that went away. So now that you just love them, that's going to go away in a little bit then, right? So it's just declining. It just declines.
Yeah, it's like, it's barriers. Like,
So you ain't never loved nobody.
Listen, let me tell my piece, y'all. Okay.
Hey,
so
wait, before you finish, my sister said she's still in love with him. You can feel it through the video.
Yeah, I swear. I can feel it
hey,
sitting on this couch.
Listen, at this point, boss lady, go ahead and say his name. We've been trying to get this love connection show off the ground for a
She
minute.
finna cry like
I
a
mean,
mug. I
you know
love
what
you, Craig.
You might as well get it off your chest. Go ahead.
Just say Craig.
Boss lady.
Is
What's
that
his
his
name?
name?
Craig?
I was
No,
playing.
his name's not Craig.
Oh,
This your camera right here. Tell
Okay,
Craig.
his name's not
Tell
Craig.
Craig how much you love him and that you want him back. Go ahead. That's your
y'all,
that's your
it's
camera
not.
right there.
That's how I really realized.
Craig,
like,
she
I
has something
loved-
to say
was
to you.
in love with him because it was like, even though he did wrong and he did me wrong, like it was like and sometimes I feel like maybe it was a soul tie. I don't know, but I felt like I was so in love with that
Craig,
person that even
if you're
though,
listening
like,
to
he
this,
did wrong.
this is her reasonings to get you back, Craig. Come on home.
I still
Boss lady
accepted
mama
him
loves
back
you.
because I was in love.
she's still locked.
She's
she
still locked in, yeah.
definitely locked.
That
But
nigga
she
can
don't-
get some gas
she-
money.
She don't love this dude. Let's get that out the way. She don't love him, but she definitely infatuated with him.
Folk can
Okay,
get
infatuated. Could
folk
be
can
the
get some
appropriate
gas money
word.
right now.
Because you
Like-
talk respectfully, you can say no comment if you want to, but you talk to other people, right?
Yeah.
I rest my case. What you got? What else we got going on tonight?
Dang, that's what you would love me. You just gotta stay stuck in love.
Hey,
Even if the person ain't loving you correctly.
hey. So the question is, what did he do? He did you wrong. What did he do?
Y'all wanna know what he did?
We want to
Heck
know what
yeah.
Oh, dang.
Doom,
Okay,
doom,
I'm gonna
You can say no comment if you want.
Nah, I will tell y'all what he did. So it was like, first off, I guess on and off in the beginning. But then he kind of was
But
like,
it
you
was
know what,
more
I got another
on.
situation going on that I need to handle.
And he loved you still. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm narrating your dissertation.
And so at the time, this was like, I don't know, 2017, 2018. So at the
Oh
time,
yeah, this fresh. She in love still.
That ain't fresh. That's
This fresh.
old.
No, that ain't old. He can hit you tonight. Ooh, no.
Anyway, so it was like a back and forth game for like years, being honest with y'all. And then I just kind of got to a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm just done. I'm trying to move on. You know, you try to move on, you meet other people, but then it's like when they pop back in your life, you just like, oh, okay, I will try it again. And so basically, I felt like he just really wasn't honest. Like he had other stuff going on. Even though like I really could not always prove it, it's just that intuition that I had. Like,
Here we go with that.
But did y'all live together?
no.
Oh, you was side chicking the whole time.
Side chicken
I
the
probably
entire
was.
time.
You was,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
I
it
loved him,
sucks.
though.
I think that you know that you was side chicking the whole time too. You
And
don't have
was
to admit
just-
that.
Yeah,
they
no,
not.
and you was just with it.
Yeah, I
And
think
ain't
you
nothing
just
wrong
with
with
it.
that.
It's not. I
Honestly-
swear it's not.
Honestly, the first maybe 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
no. Because, you know, when a person come back, they be like, I ain't got nothing going on. I'm single, da-da-da. You know, they always say that spiel. But everybody got something going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, okay, so if we kicking it tough and we kicking it all the time and I'm getting a lot of your time, then I'm not going to really think that you got
True.
a whole lot going on.
I
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
I like that.
So if you know,
Time
say
has a
got
way of
time for
deceiving
me,
things.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I am the only one. 'Cause-
J Rock said Craig 1,800 days in. Hey, Craig, if you're listening to this podcast right now, go ahead and give Boss Lady a call. She's waiting up for you.
Y'all calling him Craig.
Hey, Craig.
You ain't tell us his name.
Everybody
He
in the
just Craig.
comments hollering about Craig.
They pulling for Craig. They pulling for Craig. Craig,
Craig's
you that
popping
nigga
right now.
today. Hey, Craig. Hey, look, Craig, Boss Lady over here smelling like a fresh damn bar of fucking Bath and Body Works.
Yes.
Put that call in, buddy. Don't text what you doing because you gonna drop the ball, Craig. If you text what you doing, you just lost. Just pull up. Hey, hit her
Craig
with
know how to
the.
do this. He ain't what you doing. Craig know what's up.
You know what? Y'all is not right. Y'all is not right. But it was the inconsistency for me. And
Right.
then
Yeah,
later
I feel
on,
that.
I found out that it was like other things going on. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of sucks. Damn, Craig, we was pulling for you, G.
Yeah, no, that sucks. You should leave Craig alone, though.
Yeah, no, Craig, he ain't worth it, Boss Lady.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know it sound like
It
she
hurt
hating.
now.
She did that one.
Oh, Craig.
Craig. She just had that flashback though. You know what I'm saying? And that
But to be honest, y'all, that's how I knew, like, because you right. You be like, oh yeah, I love that person. Then after you get out of love, you be like, I ain't really love that person. But then like every time he came around, like I just fell back in, like as if nothing has happened. Like I didn't find out you had 5 chicks in your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I knew I
You're
really
young.
loved
You're
him.
young. Yes, no, you're young.
She young. She
young.
younger than
Yeah,
us.
she said
so young.
27.
Wait a
17.
minute.
Yeah, we older than you, G.
We 38.
Okay.
So you younger than
Yeah,
us.
you young. So then 6 years ago, oh yeah, you was a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what?
Craig was just
Craig was smoking her.
he was skeeting and beating.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right.
Mama said kick Craig.
Hey,
Craig did mean big sis no good. Little
hey,
sis
she
no
got into
good.
a fist fight with her mama over
I'm
Craig. You
talking
better
about,
watch your
boy,
mouth.
She argue with her mama about Craig. Well, your
love
sister jump in and
Craig.
say, "Mama said leave Craig alone." Mama, look at this fool on this damn TV talking this shit.
I love me some Craig at the time.
Dude, Craig was getting his plate before the
Hey,
kids and everything.
I'm talking about Craig was getting free gas money. She was bringing that check home like, so how much of this can I keep? He was like, none of it. Now take your ass back to work.
Hey, I like this though. Kia said, "What was so special about Craig? What did you like about him?"
It was the way he treated me.
We just gave this man a whole different name.
Craig got a whole scenario.
Like-
Craig got a co-star.
what?
right
Craig
now.
winning right now.
Listen, ladies, and y'all probably can really attest to this. Like, some men are just smooth with like everything, just like the way they do stuff, the way they handle you, the way they talk to you. You know what I'm saying? He was smooth, and I love that about Craig, y'all. Like,
I'm him. I'm not Craig. I'm not Craig. But I'm him. The one she's describing. I'm everything she described.
Like, it'd be snaps like, you know what? I'm leaving you. I'm done with this. He's like, I ain't going nowhere. And he knew it.
Hey,
Like, that
Tanya
going
ain't
nowhere.
playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Tanya like, mama right here. Mama finna text you when it's over with. Didn't I tell you to leave that man alone?
He was smooth, and he always had time. That was another thing.
He ain't had no job. He
He was spending all your damn money.
cold in the mug outside.
Of course he always
He
had
was a
time.
little rough. You know what I'm saying? He's a little rough around.
Did Craig
the
have-
edges.
It's coming out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out now.
Was you taking care of Craig? Keep it a ball.
No, I wasn't taking care of Craig. No, I don't do that. Now, my
Okay.
mama raised me. We don't do that. But
Tanya, ask mama was she taking care
Mama.
of Craig?
my mama out here, she'll tell y'all I don't do that. But
Ma, was she taking care of Craig?
She was taking care of Craig, wasn't she, Ma? Ma, don't star your daughter out.
Oh, go up. What did
Go
Fishka
up.
just say?
what'd she say?
She said she loves somebody she never been with. Is that possible?
She would have to clean that up for me.
I don't know what she mean by that.
Tish, you got to clean that up, sis.
You know what? I know somebody else who said the same thing. A female as well, too.
And what does she mean by it?
She said that was her best friend in the world, and they
Secret-
never was intimate.
Secret said, get off the couch. It's a trap. Hey, listen, man. I try to tell every woman, bring a friend when you come in here. Because it's going to get real at some point. We're going to get one of them good stories about
She gonna
you.
be on this couch one day, too.
Come on. Well, yeah, no, she got to go ahead and get that little bump out the way. Yeah, well, you ain't finna have
She
no
almost
baby.
there.
You ain't finna have no baby on this damn couch. Secret. Hey, I'm telling her business. I hate that for me. Hey, G Destiny got that stuck in my mind so bad right now. Hey man, shout out to Craig, man. Craig, if you listening, brother, you is the man.
Craig, you got her right where you
I
want
want
her.
to be like Craig when I grow
Oh
up.
my God.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. Hey, Craig, you that dude.
Craig got her right where he wanted
I'm
her.
talking about. Look, she can't stop smiling.
Yeah,
she
she's
keep
smiling
blinking.
high to the wall.
Listen, I promise y'all, it's nothing on the ceiling. Her phone in the way. Let me switch this angle. It's nothing on the ceiling that she can fucking be looking at. She's sitting here reminiscing like, I'm calling Craig ass when I get up out of here, because this nigga finna stop playing with me tonight. It's okay, man. Go ahead and handle what you got to handle, man. We ain't gonna judge you. DP, what's been on your mind, man? I got like 50 subjects to speak to. But what's been on your
Go
mind,
ahead, I'll pass
man?
it. Mine's too deep for this show. You good?
Mine's just too deep, folks. Hey, and it better not be about Craig. Hey, Craig, if you need some of that check, Craig, you know what I'm saying? If you need some of that check, y'all got my boy straight to the point on here. He need an intervention. No, hey, if we bring BK on here, man, that punk DP gonna have to sit in the chair. He gonna have to lay down. He gonna cry a little bit. He light skinned. folk gonna be
Man,
like,
I go quit playing with my guy.
man, I just still love her, and I don't know why she won't talk to me. Hey, folk, listen, whatever you taking up with your situation, do that. I rock with you the long way.
That's my brother.
Natishka said, the one I love, who I never been with, is someone I trust. We're compatible, and he's one of my best friends, but we've never been together.
I heard another lady say the same thing. Is that possible?
I think so.
I like it. It's clean.
You know what, Tish? The fact that you speaking all of this shit in the comments and you was in the studio last week and didn't want to get on camera, we gonna talk about that when I get off this damn camera. You know what I'm saying? Cause she ready tonight.
You think that's possible, bro?
Let
Or is that infatuation as well?
me hit it again. The one I love, who I never been with, is someone that I trust. We're compatible, and he's one of my best friends. We've never been together. That's tough for me because, and it's not like the friend zone conversation, but like once I put you in that space in my heart, like I could never see that. Like I could never, like my thought process could never move past where I am with you in my mind.
Are you saying that once you friend zone them?
But I don't want to call it, because friend zone is so generic. You know
I know,
what I'm
but
saying?
just for purpose of
for-
moving the conversation along.
100%. Like, because now I love you in a different way. Like I have like a friend love for you, and like that's deep.
Yeah.
Like that's deep. So I can't see it. But women move on an emotional wavelength, and we don't. Like that's not logical for me.
That's interesting. I don't, cause I'm huge on. I don't think a man and a woman can really be friends.
Really?
Nope. I think one of the two parties has to look at that situation like, I would not sleep with them. And if me and you are friends and I would sleep with you, we're not friends.
Agree.
I am in a holding zone until you say it's cool. I might not never shoot it at you. But if you know that if you said, man, you can smash, we're not friends. We just cool.
I agree.
You agree with that, bro? Because if like
Yeah, because then it's just sex at that point.
no, because I'm saying like me and Big Nick is friends. Like we are like real friends.
Right.
When I tell you I'm not attracted to Nick in no kind of way, she never shot it at me. I never shot it at her. Like I don't even see her like that. When I see her, she looks like Taisha Jazz, Kiki T, and Faith, than my sisters.
Yeah.
Like I see her in the exact same light. When she has a problem, I don't feel like coming to the rescue like that's my lady. I feel like coming to the rescue like that's my little sister who got a problem. Like,
Right.
what's up? And I could like if she shot it at me, I would be like, bro, what is you on? Like I would be disrespected. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I literally have friend zoned you and I mean it.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, from the beginning, even if most of the time it's on the man's side,
Right.
when we play that game, man, that's not our friend, bro.
I disagree though. Because some like here's the thing, bro. Like my wife is a particular type of pretty. And like we was just talking about this the other day. Like I'm attracted to the way she looked. Like off top. And I mean, I know we all say all the time men are visual creatures, but I'm talking about like I was locked in from afar. Like I put that in my mind. It wasn't just like I was scrolling on social media one day, because I never inboxed her, never jumped in her inbox, like to this day. Like after we met, then before up until I got the number. No, I think I got the number right away. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But like I don't know how we probably was texting or whatever. But I liked her look, and I wanted that. Like I was like, hey, when I get the chance, I'm gonna get this Marg right here. Like it's that I was locked in. I'm not like that with a lot of women. Like I can like how you look, but not be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, like that's different. So like if I can, Tish is very beautiful to me. But like I'm locked in on a whole nother level. Like she strokes my mind like educationally. Like there's
Who are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Natishka.
Oh, yeah.
Like
of
she
course.
just like boom, and she's super stylish, got everything that, you know what I'm saying, you would want your woman to have. But it's just like, man, I love her mind. I could easily take how beautiful she is out the picture, because it's easier to have conversation with her if I'm not thinking, boy, if I got the chance,
Right.
you know, because you just put certain women there. Like certain women have to be there, I think.
I kind of agree with that, but I think the savagery in most men have the
Nigga, I'm a savage. What did you do?
right. But I think that there's a lot of I think there's a lot of women who will never be your
Immaturity.
friend. They'll be your associate because
Okay.
this isn't somebody I'm finna talk to every single day because
Right.
this is not gonna go well if I keep putting myself in this situation. I can't sit up under you every single day. Like Big Nick used to sit with us for hours. We finna go eat. We finna, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and nobody ever. We just in here. You know what I mean? We roasting her. You know what I mean? We ain't-
Man,
we
y'all,
ain't-
some of them roast sessions was like the camera would
yeah,
catch
she
some.
ain't here roasting us. Too, you know
But
what I mean?
them
Like,
off-camera sessions, boy, was classic. Real quick, Secret says, I have a child with someone I love, but we are better friends and have never been together. AKA, he a hoe. Wow, that went left. Like, that was real sentimental real quick. Secrets, you know what I'm saying? And then,
but that's kind of like different though because you have a child with him. He smashed already.
Already crossed the line.
Yeah.
but I mean, it was probably just that,
y'all not friends, bro. Y'all had sex before. Y'all not friends.
right? But I mean, it was just like, it was like that right place at right time. Everything just aligned, and then they just smashed. It probably wasn't nothing after that.
But y'all not friends though. And that's what I'm saying. In my opinion.
Well,
If
you can't.
If I sleep with you, we're not friends.
we can't
bro.
be friends. Like if we got kids together, we definitely can't be friends. Like, yeah, no.
Well, we can. I don't know what we call it, but we not friends.
We're not friends. We definitely
Right.
not. Because you on the
Yeah.
verge of saying something to piss me off.
Honestly, I didn't really think men could have a platonic relationship like that.
Really?
Until that actually happens to me.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, please clean that up because I was getting ready to drag you.
I promise you, I didn't think that it was possible. But I do have a friend that is like my brother. And like he's been alone with me. We've been in a car together and he's never, ever crossed the line. I think men that are very disciplined can have those type of
That's a
relationships.
conversation
Is he
you
in a
like to have,
relationship?
Leslie.
It's in a, yeah.
And you and his girlfriend cool?
Yeah.
And it's like so. What was the situation when you met him? Where'd you meet him at?
So I met him in a car club.
Okay. And he was already with the girl?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm cool.
And honestly, I was like, wait a minute, what did you tell her about me? Because I was going like, you know what I'm saying? It's very kind of hard to be around women because, you know, you coming in and yo, guys bringing this woman into the group or your home or whatever. And it's like, you know how women can be catty and all of that. So I was very like, But she was very open to me. And I think it's because he sets the tone in their relationship. It must be the way that he treats her where she's confident of knowing that like, maybe her man not going nowhere. I don't know what it was. It was mind blowing to me. I'm like, dang, I want my man to have me like that. Where, you know, he's like, this is my sister. Like, and that's just what it is. And you know what I mean?
And how often are y'all around each other?
We used to party a lot together. Now, not so much because I work a lot. But we will see each other at least maybe once every other month or twice.
Oh, that's
depending on what's
light. I
going
don't
on.
never see
Yeah.
you.
But that's because I live out of town. I think
Right.
that if I lived in Chicago, it would be more. You know what
Like,
I'm
yeah, I
saying?
would kick it more.
We would kick it more, but I
Yeah.
live far, so we don't.
Okay.
But I mean, literally, like side by side, met the old lady, cool with the old lady,
That's a big deal.
talk.
That's dope.
Plan
No, that's a-
birthday
that's a real friendship.
parties. Yeah,
That's a real
like,
friendship.
Yeah, I ain't
It's
gonna. I ain't
possible,
gonna hate
but
on
I think men have to be disciplined
Oh, 100%.
to have that.
Because like Tish just said, she was like, I definitely don't look at this person like a brother, but I won't cross that line either. So then that's a real platonic friendship then. Yeah. And that, I mean, I guess because like we so locked in with like calling people family, because if I bring you in, I trust you. Like if I bring you close to me, like I'm telling you stuff, like I'm showing you things. You know what I mean? So you are more like a sister. You know what I mean? But this is a tough conversation, bro.
That's what I like. The females that I'm cool with, I got 3 female friends. 4. I got 4 female friends, and they are like family. They know my people. My people know them. They come around like family, and they have been adopted by the family.
Yeah.
Everybody in our family knows you.
Yeah.
Like they can sit around the family, and I'm not there. They're that locked
Hey,
into the family.
I like what Booney just said too, though. Speaking to Boss Lady's conversation, he was like, "That don't mean that he don't want to, though." That's clean.
I swear,
I've
and that's what I
heard.
was saying.
That
Like,
is super clean.
because
I've
if she
heard
would
that.
do it and he would go, like if she came
Like
up to
if
him
she
and he
came-
goes,
yeah.
y'all not friends to me.
I've heard like men say that, like, yeah, you know, he probably wants to, but he don't. But at the same time, he's had ample opportunity to try it. He's never crossed the line.
Hey, so the one thing with a lot of men, so you spoke about discipline. Some men are disciplined in that regard where they can Like they know, and he might be a high value guy. He's situational. I'm going to sit and feel this thing out. I'll fish a few conversations out just to see where the conversations go. Like we've talked about this a lot of times on here and offline. Like men, we're very patient when it comes to what we want. Like a lot of dudes, you know what? I'll say that. Men are very patient when it comes to things that they want. A lot of dudes will sit still too and just wait until you open that door. But a lot of dudes, they going to give you the inclination like, okay, yeah, no, he want to smash. Like I either got to tell him, no, this is never going to happen, or go with it. But you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I mean, I can wait it out. You know what I'm saying? If that's what I'm on. So
And dudes will wait for years.
I'm talking about we'll
Stall
wait it
you
out.
for a whole decade.
Kia says she loves having male friends. They give the best genuine advice.
I can give you good advice and still want to smash you though.
I don't think so. See, that's where that gets tough
Oh,
for
I
me.
definitely can.
That's where that gets tough for me because it's like if we locked in, if we cool, bro, like I don't want to hit you. Like that's not something I want to do. Yeah, when he just said that just means he was raised right and got some restraint.
I like that.
100% because
I agree.
I mean they can see it. You're pretty
But
girl.
look, man, I'm finna let her have her friend. I already told her she ain't love nobody. You got to at least get you a friend. I can't take everything from you tonight. I agree. That man, that's your real friend.
Yeah.
What Secret say?
She said, so if they both would but don't, the friendship can still prevail 100% because y'all not crossing that line.
Agree.
Yeah.
It's fake though.
It's not fake. It's not fake. J-Rock just said most dudes just waiting for the opportunity usually. I agree with that. I agree with that. A lot of dudes. But after so long though, it's just like now you just like you a different level. Like Kia just said, like if we talking on a whole nother level and like you telling me how you just gawk 3,000 some dude and he ain't treating you right, oh, you definitely getting friend zone, nigga. Like,
I don't think. Now hold on though.
I'm not-
I ain't gonna hold you. If you got do you and your platonic friend talk like that?
Yeah.
Nah, me and my female friends don't do that though. Like I don't want to hear you because that's my sister. You're not finna tell me how you just took. I don't want to hear that, bro.
But it's like
now you could tell me that y'all we was intimate and then this happened and I was
Yeah.
upset. You could do that, but you're not finna. You're not
the
finna.
details.
Yeah, you're not finna tell me no story like that. That's too much.
He's like,
Yes.
that's too much.
Kia said, men who don't believe men can be platonic friends with women just want to screw every woman that they are attracted to. And again, that could be 100% true. But that's why I'm not attracted to every woman, bro. Like,
Yeah, and I wouldn't even put myself in that situation. Then I don't have a whole bunch of females that I call my friends. Like I gotta get away from you, bro.
Rock, that's super clean. He was like, if you and your wife was friends before, you're not gonna take that opportunity if she presents it. We actually were friends before. Like that was the route that I took. Like, let me get to know this nigga first to see if
How
I
long
want
was our friends?
for like 6-7 months. No, it wasn't that long.
But you shot it initially.
Yeah, no, I want to smash right away.
Right.
It wasn't that long.
Right.
And I landed that plane, by the way.
That's right.
I definitely landed that plane.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead, take that.
J Rock, go get that J Rock. What did that say? You know I'm blind.
Man, this dude said my girl can't have no dude friends. Them niggas waiting for an opening. I'm over here bragging. Curiosity kills the cat. Hey, but see, that's the thing for me, Rock. Like, well,
You can have a male friend if he was there before me.
and I mean the only thing that I was
No
getting ready
new
to say is
friends.
pint,
No friends.
pint male friends. They, you know what I'm saying, they was of the other persuasion. So
Oh, they were spicy.
yeah, they was spicy a little bit, but
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Tyrus. I love that kid, man. He passed
Did you?
away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, shout
I'm
out
so
to
glad
Tyrus.
that you poured it out.
Well, no, I like, bro, I would tell Tyrus openly in this room, like Tyrus ain't never broed me. Like he was who he was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get around some dudes who a little spicy and then they, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, boy, my nigga. Like Tyrus was himself. That's what I loved about that dude, bro. Tyrus Robertson. Like he was just him, bro. Like he was him. Like that. And that was cool with me. Like, don't be nothing other than who you are. Like, if this is how I met you, my wife say, hey, that's my brother. Shake his hand, firm handshake. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't never in my house doing that one over thing. You know what I'm saying? He was just him. And I love that about him, bro. And I will tell anybody, and that's not just for my wife, but she know how I felt about Tyrus. Tyrus could sleep in my house. Like, legit. Like, could sleep in my house, and I wouldn't feel no way whatsoever. He was a different type of dude.
Rest in
but
peace to my sister friend.
man, real spill. Nope, drop all them dudes. Yeah, no. Like you said, DP. Like if he was here before me, then like I couldn't possibly.
Yeah,
get
I wouldn't
nowhere
even.
at.
I wouldn't even do that. I
But
wouldn't
then
try
it's,
to do that.
you know what I'm saying? It's like Boss Lady said. You know what I'm saying? Like just don't bro him. You know what I'm saying? Like and introduce him like her friend did. He brought her to his wife or his girl and said, "Hey, this is my friend." Like, and we have this relationship. Like, you'll find out who the person you dating is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they're weak or not. Because if we getting ready to go to bed or whatever, and, I can't believe, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you intimidated by her. Yeah, she is pretty, ain't she? She was smelling good like she just walked out of Bed Bath & Beyond.
So what do it look like if dude wife say, "Hey, look, I ain't comfortable with y'all being friends no more"? Are you upset if he call you and be like, "Look, for whatever reason, she ain't really feeling this, and we out"?
That's tough.
And if he does that, does that mean that y'all wasn't really friends, or is it like I'm just doing the best thing for my relationship?
I think it's for me, you're just doing what's the best for your relationship. I wouldn't feel no type of way about that, especially if he's honest. You know what I mean? Like, I can't rock with you like that no more because it's causing problems with my relationship. And I will respect that because as my friend, you know what I'm saying? I understand you got to do what's best for your home. You know what I'm saying? So if that's going to get you that guac at night, you just going to have to do what you got to do.
Hey, listen, quick story. I'm going to tell you, I had to end the friendship. We was at my mama's house. Like, my wife know who my best female friend was, whatever, however you want. We haven't seen each other in a while. When this nigga got up and fixed my plate, my wife was like, "Oh, no, that shit's over with." Like,
What happened?
Like, we was at my mom's crib. And, like, my female best friend been in the family for years. Like, my whole, like, can pull up to my sister's house, fall asleep. Pull up to my brother's crib, fall asleep. My mama's house, fall asleep, of course. Man, we was at my mama's crib. We was like, it was like a barbecue, but we, like, out on the deck playing cards. Like all the dudes, like, all the women were, like, in the house, like, not on no sexist type shit. You know what I'm saying? They just was in the kitchen talking. Like, bro, and my best friend come out with the plate and give it to me. And I sit that one down, and so she walk away, and all the guys looking at me like, "Oh, so you just gonna let that happen?" You know, I said, "Oh, no, that's my nigga. Like, we cool that up, man. We later on, got out the way." Pint was like, yeah, no, that shit's over. Like, tell her I'm the woman around here. And so, you know what I'm saying? I definitely did that, and she understood.
And do you think that was, because, like, to me, wait, are we going here?
Yeah, we going here. We talking. We talking.
Do you understand the disrespect in that move?
I did. You know what? I didn't see it initially, bro. Like, I really didn't. But
do you think now, like, because it's hindsight's 2020, do you feel like there was disrespect intended in that?
I don't think she disrespected her intentionally. That wasn't, because I know she's not that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact she's not that way. And I introduced them like, hey, you the future, you the best friend, y'all need to lock in, whatever.
Hey, shout out to Common Sense Ain't That Common. Shout out to that podcast, man. She almost messed the barbecue up.
No, man. Well, we was at my mama's house, man. Wasn't nothing gonna get messed up.
I think that's very
But
disrespectful.
and case in point, Pint wasn't my wife at the time. But that respect level was there. She was like, "Hey, bro, no, we not doing none of that." And I cleaned that right up.
For sure.
Like, I cleaned that right up because, like, I'm vested in you now. You know what I'm saying? You're vested in me. So it's like, hey, best friend.
So what did that? I was just gonna
Best
ask
friend,
you.
like, hey, bro, hey, you got to chill. And she like, hey, man, we was at mama house. Yeah, no, nigga, she ain't going to be your mama no more. you keep on. But you almost got stepped on. You real small. Pint's kind of tall to be her age. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pint ain't never been to fight in her life. Pint was like, I was finna whip that bitch ass. Man, chill, fam. Like, you can't fight, baby. Talk about, I don't care, baby. Yeah, okay, nigga. Like, she one of them. She in the streets. Stop playing with her. Let me jump in these comments real quick. Secret said, no. If I talk to his mama about the friend that existed before me and my nose starts itching, she got to go. That's some of that. You got that eye. We don't know what the nose itch mean, but I guess that's the intuition. Kia said, if she was there before me, we gonna be friends. I could see that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want to be friends with your male boyfriend, your friend. You know what I mean? Like, bro, y'all got that, bro.
Yeah, no, and you can't take that away. Rock said, you know what I'm saying, probably would have texted me on site. Yeah. She probably was. Now that I think about it, I'm a little bit old. Yeah, better not make my man play.
Yeah, that's
and
a lot.
Again, I don't think she did it out of disrespect, man. That was disrespectful, and she knew what she was doing.
I agree. That's very passive aggressive.
You know what? I'll say no, because like even to this day, like when we talk, like she always like has Pint in the highest regard. Like all like, and it ain't never been. And I'm talking about like this was the type of friend like she drunk, she texted me like I'm not gonna make it home, like unlock the door, like and jump in the bed and like be sleep, not like taking her clothes off, no weird shit like that, but like we were locked in like that. She like, bro, I'm not gonna make it nowhere close to home. Like unlock the door, and it just like boom, like pull up, and it was like never weird, bro. Like it just wasn't weird. Like and I don't know, but like I said, once you put somebody in that space, bro, they don't come out. You ain't want me to go outside, man. Listen, that little nigga was a firecracker. I would love to see it. I would have recorded the whole thing. I don't even think World Star was a thing back then, but it would have been. Kid say, ain't no way I'm making a male friend plating his woman there. I will make sure she got. But you know what, Kid? You got to take into consideration. Oh, I was getting ready to do that one thing. Kid, you was raised right, bro. And you're Kid's very mannerable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Adams?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Kid,
saying?
what up?
When you around her, you get that from her. Like, she's going to respect everybody in the room until somebody give her a reason not to respect them. So, I get that. And I mean, I'm not defending my friend, but you know what I'm saying? I love my wife. And I
Was this their first time meeting?
No.
Okay.
No, definitely.
That kind of changes things too, because we have a
Definitely was
rapport already.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the first time. I mean, I could see on the soft end how somebody could see that, and you know what I'm saying, and get that notion like, hey man, she was disrespectful, but it definitely
Dang,
wasn't
if you let her disrespect your lady, that's all.
I mean, hey man, sometimes motherfuckers disrespect you, they disrespect you. Hey man, I can't control what happens in this world, man.
You let your chick get disrespected, bro. Hey, man, that's all I'm saying.
Sometimes you got to get out the way and let things happen, baby.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm the messy dude on the pod.
Hey, no, you're not. Look, sometimes you got to just see what your lady on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can she fight? You know what I'm saying? I need to know this before we get out in public and I get to popping off to a dude and this girl, and I get jumped, and my girl sitting back with the Louis Vuitton bag she couldn't afford. Baby, didn't I tell you to stop arguing, bitch? If you don't break a nail and get in here with me,
she said, "Get a plate to his girl." That's just as bad too, though. Yeah, just sit down. You make your own food.
Yeah, no, but again, it wasn't their first time meeting, and I didn't take it as disrespect. But when my wife, before she was my wife, when my wife said, "Hey, that's over with," it was over with.
Do you think you just didn't know like the girlfriend rules at the time?
Possibly because I didn't have any girlfriends up until that point.
See what I mean?
You know, like Pine was probably I think Pine was like my second girlfriend. Everybody else was just my hoes and my baby mamas. But they not hoes. They was just my baby mamas.
I feel you.
We wasn't in no relationships though, but it's just my baby.
No. So, you know I know.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I've had the notion a few times, but this thing really struck me this week. I was coming out of the city and I'm driving 57 North. And there's an accident southbound. This is completely off subject. This is what's been bothering me. There's an accident southbound, but north is clear, but the traffic backs up. So I'm like a mile behind this accident, but because I'm looking over now and I can see there isn't any traffic coming, I'm knowing it's an accident down there on that side of the road, but there is no merging. I'm on a highway. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When I finally get up there, I'm like behind schedule. I had something to do. I took notice that a lot of people were just stopping and being nosy. You know what I'm saying? Like there was nothing impeding traffic. There was no blockages going northbound, but people just wanted to see what was going on the other side of traffic. And I equate being nosy, being messy, being in people's business. I group all of these things together. And I don't know that it's financial, but I'll lean to it being financial because when you have somewhere to be, when you have somewhere you're going in life, when you have something to look forward to, you don't have time to be in somebody else's situation. You don't have time to stop and look at somebody else's light glow because you're trying to get to your light glowing. When I make mention to this, people, when I talk about people being in other people's business, everybody will often say, well, you do it. Like, yeah, going back to what Miss Boss Lady said, I'm using this as a tool to grow my financial prowess. I'm using this as a tool to gain some financial wealth for my family. So it's not like I'm just sitting around scrolling on social media saying, well, what is Cedar doing? What is J-Rock doing? What is Keita doing? What is all of these people doing? I'm just trying to be in a business. I'm trying to grow a platform so that I can springboard a lot of different things off of other platforms. But the one thing I want to say to everybody is like, let's start to mind our own business. If it don't apply, let it fly. I was already behind schedule because my car put me a day out from what I needed to do. I actually needed to get a video to my editor and I couldn't do it in the time. So that put me 2-3 days back. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's booking people daily. So when you get your slot, you got to get him in that slot so you can get your work done. But people really, again, I don't know that it's a financial thing, but just based on the fact that I'm trying to get somewhere, somebody would say, oh, well, you were only locked in because you had somewhere to go. Well, think about it. If everybody had something going on, then you too would be locked in. So that's why I made it a financial thing, because if I'm sitting in a space where I have zero goals and aspirations, then of course I'm going to be in your business. If I don't have anything going on and I don't have anything to look forward to, of course I'm going to spread some mess. If I don't have anything going on, if I don't have any goals, something that I want to have about myself that makes me feel like I'm excelling in life, of course I'm going to sit back and watch you. I had an issue with the Shade Room last week, even though I take a lot of their pictures for my content. I'll try to stop doing that here shortly. It was a situation with Ghostface Killah, and he had some, like, he didn't take care of his kids or whatever. And I looked at this situation and thought to myself, well, the fact that they have so much influence, you know, across their platforms, they got like 8 million subscribers. Like, you have enough influence to where you can get to somebody to reach out to Ghostface and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? We got this information from one of your kids. Do you want to get in front of this? Like, do you want to try to rectify the situation before we put the world in your business? And then I thought, yeah, no, they do it because they make money off of it, because so many people are sitting at home and they're going through the same situations. Let's start to sweep our porch, man. Like, because you don't know what's going on the other side of things. And that's real tough. We keep saying that we want to have these hard conversations and we want to talk about this stuff that's pressing and that it means something to somebody, but we keep moving around from it. And I'm steadfast in it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still feeling out this thing that I have that's called a life. So I try to stay in my own lane. Me and Boss Lady was talking about it before we went on air. I can't do what Boss Lady do. That's why she Boss Lady. I can't do what DP do. That's why he DP. But if I'm constantly trying to do what DP do and constantly trying to do what Boss Lady do, then I'll just keep finding myself every 6 months jumping into somebody else's lane because I don't have anything going on. Now, I can't force you to go and get something to have it going on, because you got to look deep within yourself. You got to start to learn yourself. Me and Boss Lady also talked about this. You have to know who you are before you can project yourself off on the world. So let's just start to do that a little bit, y'all. I don't know if I'm saying the right words. I don't know if I'm, again, projecting myself in the right light so you can receive what I'm saying. But I was stuck in traffic and that really pissed me off, bro, because I needed to be somewhere because I'm chasing a dream. But because everybody is doing this on the highway as they ride past to see this accident, like, bro, like, what are we doing? We're so captivated in what everybody else has going on in their life that we too busy to drive in our own lane. That's real crazy to me. I'm gonna jump off that soapbox.
Hey man, Pastor, keep going. Go ahead, Pastor.
I'm gonna jump off that soapbox, man. But like, just find yourself. I think that'll be the new slogan. Do your best to find yourself, because, you know, if you always looking at somebody else, then you'll never know what you look like in the mirror. Damn. That was profound. I can't wait to put that on the clip. Put that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to put that on the clip. Hey, Boss Lady, we appreciate you sliding, man. You have been a beacon of light. You had great energy. You laughed. You talked about Craig. Go ahead and I saw you pick that phone up and was texting. You know, y'all know Boss Lady got 2-3 phones. She was like, you know, I do miss you, Craig. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you sliding, man. You had great insight, great energy. Listen, we'll fish this. I'll fish this out a lot of times. I can't wait until you come back.
I swear to God.
I'm willing to have you back as soon as you want to come back, man. Just, you know, make sure you in town already. Don't drive an hour and a half to come chill with us. Although I greatly appreciate it. DP, as always, man, you know, you're a blessing, bro. I love you to death. What you got for him going on?
Man, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night, man. I appreciate y'all.
Boss-
Tonight was fun.
It was. Boss lady, you want to say something to the people on the way out?
It's been a pleasure entertaining you guys today. I got to say that. And really good positive feedback. I like how you ended on a positive note and just keep doing your thing. Like, I've been watching for a long time.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying? And I've been recently sharing. I'm like, I gotta get my share game up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to share y'all stuff, you know, when I can. Boss Lady's kind of busy, but I'm gonna definitely try to do better than that. And if there's any way that I can support you guys, I know we kind of talked offline about some things in the future, but if there's anything I could do to support y'all, graphics, whatever, please let me know. My son
100%.
will take care of
I
y'all.
need like 200,000. We'll talk about it offline.
Man, this dude is crazy.
I'm
Kia
broke.
said, leave Craig where he at. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all rocking, man. This is the I Just Want to Talk podcast for DP, myself. I'm DA, and Miss Boss Lady. We gone. Y'all be smooth.